Yo, good morning, everybody. Woke up kind of late. I'm not going to be on today. I got to do some family stuff. So SRM's most likely done right now. Okay, if you take a look, it reached a major resistance up here, and now it's starting to capitulate. Sorry, that's my dog in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably a 5 up there. There's really no levels of support until we get to like the 6-3 regions or the 3-5 regions. So I'm just going to close my $100,000 position there. That's just coming up right now. It's not that far off. This is going to be for quite a bit of profit. I'm up 1,500 already. Actually, I'm going to go for a little bit of a higher close. I'm going to go right above that wick there, so 3.9. I don't want to get too greedy with a possible close there that might not hit it. Might even go for a 4 close actually. My entry is 6, so this will be a $4,000 profit if we hit it right here. Right there. Right now it just showed a wick, right? So you got to be really careful on these. Okay, Ali, that's enough. Come on, I'm trying to make a video. I gotta take your toy away for a minute there. Okay, so if we take a look here, we got a wick there, right? And a rejection actually of like 1.5%. So because of that, you got to be extremely careful, right? Even though I'm up like $780, I was up a lot more. I was up like almost $2,000 there. But let's see if this downtrend continues with force. It's probably going to get to these lower regions. I'm going to go for a 6-3 close, right? So this was just kind of an instinctive trade to have taken. Like very instinctive in my opinion. I'm going to go 3.5 at 100K. So the reason why I entered this trade here, like it was just looking at it from the perspective of, hey, we reached a resistance here, right? I saw a break right here as well, in terms of right here. Okay, so that was kind of one of the reasons. That's why I got an entry around 9613. I waited a little bit. Okay, waited a little bit of confirmation there. And then after that, it's go time. Also, just taking a look at these structures, like you can kind of guess that whenever you see a structure like this one right here, you can just kind of guess that it's going to be a type of figure that's like a wave 1 structure, but you can only tell that after the wave 3 happens, okay? After the wave 3 happens, you can tell that the way that this slopes and rises like that, that's most likely going to be a figure where it makes, so the 3 is very parabolic. So after the 3 happens, right, then the 1, you can tell that it's most likely a wave 1. Okay, does that make sense? Sorry, I'm half asleep. I'm going to say that one more time. After the wave 3 happens, you can tell that this is a wave 1. So when you see a big rally like that occur, you're going to say to yourself, okay, well, this is probably a wave 1 right now. And then the 5 hits the very top of the resistance. So I'm looking at this doji right now, right, a big one. So I got to think to myself, this is probably going to do something like that. Okay, but if you actually look closer on a different time frame, you can see that that just makes a wick. So that just makes a huge wick like that, right? So the wick actually cuts above. Okay, it goes up like that. Do you see that? It goes up into that particular territory right there. So that wick rejects this one, this resistance that I'm moving, and it creates another one. So this is very likely to just keep continuing to the downside here. I can't see this really recovering in any way to the upside. So I'm in a really good position on this trade right now, in my opinion. I think that I'm going to make at least $2,000 profit on it. I can't see why it would stop here as well. Like, why would it stop here, right? Makes no sense. This is probably just forming like a... how's the volume on it? Anyways, I didn't even check. 332. That's alright. I can trade that. So let's just see how this forms now. 30 minutes crossing, but they're all lagging indicators, so I'm literally half asleep right now. So I apologize if I'm not making a lot of sense. I mean, the 5 minutes still on a tear down, right? Look at it. It's on its way down pretty hard right now. So one would assume that, like, you know, it's only going to keep continuing down as well. Like, why would it fall? It's not even any significant candle. That's not a significant candle on the 5 minute after a downtrend like that. And if it is, we'll probably just end up hitting 61. You know, like I'll probably end up just it'll probably just retest my entry here, right? And that's okay. I can just keep holding my position. I'm not gonna close it. A lot of people might be like, why didn't you just take your profit here? Well, it's probably gonna go lower, right? So I'm taking the risk of not taking my profit to get a better profit. That's usually how it goes. All right, here's the momentum. It's got the momentum to go down. You know, not even the 1 minute chart's bullishly diverging. Sure, we're crossing, like going up a little bit, looks like, but not before we go down first, in my opinion. So this close here will give me a $2,600 profit here. I think 2,600. This was a very easy trade, to be honest. 0.935, $2,600. It's just gonna drive its way down soon. Watch. In my opinion, and my close is right here, 935. Okay, just watch me close this position. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this. So my close is right there. My close is right here. That's pretty obvious. Right, so I'm just kind of watching my other charts right now here too. SRM. Sorry, I'm just going on my phone making another video. Yeah, it's on its way down. I see the momentum just kind of slowly dwindling, right, to the downside. That wick is going to be taken out very soon, watch. I think it is. I don't think it's going to have any steam to the upside. The volume's getting really low. So it's just, I'm only 1% away, so why would it not hit it? It's also at a really relevant resistance point, right? So the resistance just starts as support. So here we go. There we go. See that huge momentum? Like, look at the 30-second candle. You can see it as well. Like, even though it's curving up like that, I don't think it's going to get it. It's going to go one more down. The volume is really low. You can tell the volume is low because of the way the price action is. Like, these tiny little wicks and tiny movements like that just says to me it's... Well, you never know. We might bullishly diverge here. We might pump up now, actually. Like, I'm starting to see it really trying here. Like, it's trying hard right now, okay? But of course, it can get faked out, and this can just keep going down. But if it does rally, we see that bullish divergence, our side tick right there, right? But no, the bulls are too strong. The bears are strong right now. Because the bulls are trying to hold up that price point right here where we are at. If I market execute, I'm going to destroy that market. Actually, no, there's not that. There's... Well, the sizes are alright. The slippage wouldn't really be that bad. But the buys and the sells are definitely not going through right now. Like, you know. So look at the bulls trying to push up here now. They're definitely trying to hold that price point. Yeah, bulls are defending. It's trying really hard to break below this 9.5 range, but the bulls are like really buying up on that price range for some reason. But if you look at it on the 15-second chart, this is kind of like gonna smash right away, in my opinion, down. It's just a matter of time. Do you see this like steady movement right here? Like very steady movement. Wick at exactly the same place. This usually indicates some type of whale behavior, in my opinion. So you see the MACD's going up though, right? So that kind of causes concern. Do you see how it's like just down, up, down, up, down, up on each candle like that? See that? Down, wick, up, wick, up, wick, up, wick, up, wick, up, wick, up. It's because like people are defending these particular price points. So one way or the other, something's gonna give soon, you know. But if you look on the higher time frame, you can see that the bears are just driving down right now. So they're really driving down. So you just see at 9.5, like it's just going between 9.5, right? 9.52 now it went up. So 9.50, 9.52, 9.50, 9.52. Do you see these people buying up here? Look, they're buying. They're just buying these small increments right here. Do you see that? They're just buying. They're like bots that are buying up right now. But the wall's too big, so they can't actually penetrate it. And these are small if you look at it. These are very small buys, like 500, 600. They could also be creating the illusion that the price is going up, but it's really not, right? They're just filling people's short positions right now. And then because they have such a big wall to stack here and hold the price here, right? That also means that when their short positions are filled up, they can just market execute like a few $100,000 at a, not at a time, but you know what I mean? Like it's consecutive. Like here's a tip for you guys. You can't market execute that much sometimes, okay? Like you just can't, right? There's a limit to your market execution, but the limit order that you put in, for example, if I went to market execute big, I would just change this price here to, for example, 9.1 or whatever, anything below the current price. And then I can just put in a much bigger bid, and I can market execute all of this at once if I wanted to, in terms of a limit. Does that make sense? This is a big trick that's really important to understand. So you can't market execute a lot, but if you put your limit price for your sell lower than the current price now, and then you put a bigger order in, then you can end up getting it filled. That's so important to trade coins that have a cap on the amount of the amount of the market execution price. Because if you're a whale and you want to play really, really big, you have to really understand how these work. So not right now, we've been seeing the same price here for a long time. Okay, do you see that? Same price right there for a long time. The bulls and the bears are fighting. The bulls are buying, but the bears are not letting them go to the upside. So because of this, there's a major tension right now that's going on. So I don't know who's going to win it, right? So this is now just kind of, you know, just a standstill here. If they hold long enough, eventually something's going to break. Well, who's it going to be, right? Who is it going to be? There's really no major resistance right now. Okay, there's no major anything right now. Like, so there we go. It kind of broke down. It kind of broke down. See that? It got to the 4.9 ranges now. 4.8s. Okay, so maybe the bulls are kicking in now. I don't know. But it looks like the 4.8s and the 4.9s are getting penetrated now. So because of that, probably going to see some action to the downside. I mean, it's pretty obvious right now that this is the support, right? So if that support gets taken out, obviously we're going to challenge this support, this low, and then that gets taken out, we're going to go for the next one. So now we're starting to see the 47s. See that? There we go. 46s. It's getting taken out. There we go. It got taken out. So this is a good indication for the bulls that they've lost. So the next one is going to go down to this low. And I don't think that low is going to do anything, to be honest. Okay, so my target is getting very, very close to there. Broke down here now, so I think I can just see this downtrending now. The bears are controlling this move right now. Okay, they're controlling the move by putting in massive buy orders over here. They keep stacking it. It's probably like an algorithm where, or a bot that they have where every time the price drops and this gets filled up where people are buying, right? When it gets bought up and filled, they keep putting in more and more and more and more, so people cannot penetrate that 4.6, 4.7 range. But that could also mean another thing where the bulls are doing that, right? Bulls are just driving, right? Bulls are driving and they're putting prices here, right? They're putting prices here. So when people buy up there, right, it's filling their long positions. So when it gets to a certain price, they're just going to market execute to go upside now. So there's many ways that you can interpret these. But the way that I interpret it is that while we're pushing to the downside, the momentum is certainly down, in my opinion. Like, the MACD is crossing down now on the 30 seconds time frame, right? They're trying really hard to just control this move and go down. So this is a really slow profit here that I'm gonna get. But this isn't, on the 15-minute chart, doesn't look like there's any bullish momentum, right? Doesn't look like there's any recent support either, except for maybe where I am and even lower. So how could I close my position early? This is one of those times where it could really just spike up, but you gotta really take that chance and just kind of ride it out right now. So it's trying to get back up there, right? At the 4-8 ranges, but that's where the previous resistance was. So is it gonna reject? So this is a really interesting coin to be trading right now because it's heavily manipulated. Like, I'm talking major manipulation right now. So do you see what I mean? Like, it just broke below there, and now it's trying to get back up there. So it's gonna fight there for a little bit longer again now. So, so you can't really do much about this coin except for just watch it now. I just really hope it doesn't spike up. Because if it spikes up, it's going to retest my exact entry, and I don't want that. I just want it to just drop right now to the downside. Give me a sec, I'll be back. So it's been like 5 minutes just kind of watching here. The exact same thing. Like literally, I've been waiting for 26 minutes now for this trade. There's nothing really going on. It's doing the exact same thing here, where the bulls and the bears are still fighting each other. Super heavily manipulated or controlled, one or the other. You just see wicks drop, wicks go up, wicks drop. So at this region, for some reason, the bulls are defending, and I don't understand why. Because it seems like the wave count is officially done, right? So if it's officially done, come on, just give me a downtrend. I gotta go, man. I'm not gonna take my profit early. That's $1,000. But I might need to, you know, I really might need to. 30-minute chart still shows downtrend. 15 minutes still downtrend. 5 minutes still downtrend based off of price action, right? There's nothing bullish about this at all. It's just gonna take some time to penetrate this price range, I think. Sometimes it just ends up doing that for a while. If it can't go up, then the higher time frames indicate down, then it's most likely gonna come down. That's my opinion. Finally, we see a drop to the downside. It's going pretty good. I'm going to make $2,600 on this. We're just trying to break the previous lows now. The bulls gave up. Definitely gave up here. You look on a higher time frame. Oh, there's gapping. That was a big gap. There's a big gap in between these candles. If the bulls can continue that momentum, look, you'll see what I mean. That might be the candle that's going to lead to a major downtrend if it can continue. If it can close bearishly, it's going to be pretty nice, I think. Bulls are still trying. Unbelievable. Nope, no gapping. Ooh, frustrating trade. It just can't get down. Literally just can't get down right now. Like, so frustrating, this coin. 30 seconds says down. 1 minute still going up now. Now it's going up. Jeez. The 1 minute just needs to cross down. Oh, look at that momentum. I saw that. I saw that tick. It's fighting to come down. See the histogram? It's fighting really hard. 30-second definitely is on a downtrend now. Ooh, that was a good tick. That was a good tick right there where you just saw the bears try to drive it down. See that? The tick. Ooh, it's diverging. So when you see these separate, when it separates more, right here it's not that separate, but when you see the gap increase between the red and the blue, see how it's increasing now, the gap? It means it's on its way down, and there's momentum hard going down, right? But now it's recovering slowly. Now it's going down, right? So you got to gauge the momentum like that when you're trading, in my opinion, trading off of price action. This needs to continue down though. It needs the momentum down, otherwise eventually it will go back up. Okay, so very frustrating trade, I have to admit. I don't want to give up $1,000 profit, you know. I'm gonna hold on to this position of mine. The bulls are just trying to break right there, like right there at 4.6 is the prime, is like the main, like right here, this range. That's all that it's trying to break. Okay, if that breaks, we're gonna get a downtrend. So now the bears are trying hard to hammer it. Okay. Like I'm talking about around 4-4, right? Like this is the support. Right around 4-4, like right there. So now the bulls are gonna drive it down. And then the next level of support is the second yellow line. But I'm worried that this is gonna be an ending diagonal of some sort. So if it is, then we're gonna get a rally upwards, and I'm gonna miss it. So there's so many variables to account for right now. Oh man, do I want to wait? I gotta go. Like, I gotta get ready to go out. And this is not wanting to break, so it's like... So here's the 1 minute chart, just about to cross down. 30-second is down. 1 minute's probably gonna go down soon. Really wanting it to. But it held right there, see that? So I'm gonna take my profit early. I'm gonna take it right at the low here at 4.3, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 4.3. Actually, I'm gonna go 4.4. Yeah, 4.4. Let's see if I can just get a close there. I'm not gonna be happy with it, but I will try to anyways, because I have to get ready to go out today. I'm just trying to look at this even more now. Trying to get a gauge. See the 1 minute? It was gonna go down right there, but it went back up. So that's what worries the shit out of me. Like, because if the momentum ends up driving upwards, right, we're gonna get a rally. And we're not really breaking this range, so it's like, and I'm rushed for time. So that means that it's time for me to close it, I think. I know I've been back and forth, but this is what trading is, guys. Like, trading is really making decisions that can impact potential money, right? So I'm trading big right now. I'm trading 100K, right? So it's like every 1% is $1,000. So we have to be very conscious about the decisions that we make. And we have to acknowledge the fact that the bulls are certainly defending these price points right here, and they're not letting it drop. It's just green across the board, but they're all micro buys, so you can't really be too concerned, right? But staying in the 43 or 44, 45, 44, 45. Now the bulls are starting to kick, bears are kicking in, right? They're driving a little bit down, driving. Finally, we're starting to see. So I might actually just stick to my normal close there. So let's see if I can get a 35 close. All right. There we go. So it's gonna go soon. Maybe. Nope. Is this the last straw before it breaks? Right here, the last one, literally. There we go, 4-3. 4-3. Is it just gonna smash it now? So my close is right over here. If I decide to go there. So now it looks pretty bad for the bulls, I have to admit. But still, see that 4-4 range? 4-4, 4-3. It just needs to break that. It can't break the 4-4. There we go, 4-2. But wick right back up. See that? Ooh, the bulls are really, really consistent. I'm scared of putting my 100K wall there, because if I do, what's going to happen is it's just going to encourage the bulls to buy even more. So I'll be teaming up with them because I'm playing such a big position. Just waiting here, man. 43 again, see that? 44, 43. This price up there needs to be 43. The bulls need to have just keep consistently driving it down, but we just can't take out this 43 range, 943. And went even to 45 again. There we go. 44 is up. Nope, not quite yet. The 3 minutes wanting to cross up though, so I'm getting really sketched out about staying in this position. I don't think I should be in it, so I'm gonna definitely take my close 100%. I know I contradict myself a lot, but that's the reason why we trade like this. You know, like we're like trying to make the best possible gain. So I'm gonna go for a 44, and I'm gonna just do it right here. I'm gonna put a buy in, and let's see if I can get a win here and close it successfully. Let's go. So my limit order is in here now at 44. Okay, but the 45 stacked on top of me. Did you see that? Now it's even getting to the 46 ranges. So I literally just encouraged the bulls to step in. Literally. $44, $47s now. So there's a lot of people ahead of me. So I don't like that at all. So now the bulls are kicking in, right? It's going to go to the 48 ranges soon, probably. Man, I've never had such much trouble closing a position like this before. It's been a long time. It's going up now, 48, so I'm out, guys. I'm just going to market execute this. There's pressure going up. Do you see that? Bulls are buying. $48s. 49 soon at this pace, probably. $49 soon. I'm out. Market executed it, pumped it up a little bit. I took a $1,200 profit right there. Boom, guys. That's not bad.